Hello. Test, test, test. Welcome there, VOD viewers, because I know no one's watching right now. And actually, I've probably tested if the mic is actually decently loud enough to actually, hear me. So, I think I'm pretty good on the loudness-wise, I think. So, today I'm going to be starting a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid. Specifically, Metal Gear Solid 1. But, since I haven't figured out how to get a original PS1 to actually run properly and record it, I'm just going to be playing it through the excellent beauty of emulation on DuckStation. I have put a couple filters on reshade and done some upscaling through DuckStation to make it look a lot better, in my opinion, because the game's not really streamable in 480i, in my opinion. It doesn't really give me any advantages to have it be a higher resolution, because the game still looks like a mashed potato in comparison to modern games. But it definitely did bring it another, 6 years into the future of graphics. Like, early PS2, kinda. But I'm a big Metal Gear fan, but, I actually probably would have liked to, probably redraw my, oh. Yeah, sorry if the audio sounds a bit stuttery, and that is primarily due to, how, Metal Gear Solid renders its, slow-mo effects that, Kojima absolutely loves to use, because, he's Kojima, and Kojima loves to use them, because slow motion looks awesome. So whenever the game slows down, it just halves its frame rate, which the emulator sees as the game running at half speed. So, for example, the game's running at 60 FPS right now, but whenever the slow-mo effect happens, it slows it down to 50% speed, because it's only running at 30 FPS. And it's trying to keep it keeping the frame rate consistent with the speed of the emulator. Even though my computer could easily run this at full speed, the game just wants to run through I'm gonna pause this action and see if I can fix that. Yeah, because see, the game runs at 60 FPS on NTSC, which is North American. Well, North American and South American. And then PAL, which you can't really see on this because it's cut off, is uh, Europe and Europe. And as far as I can tell, the problem is due to having the games slow down, the freaking slow-mo effect that's built into the engine that I can't really do much about as far as I can tell. Other than maybe in-screen display. I don't actually have any high-res texture packs on, so it's mostly just output latency, no buffer size, no. I think if we just turn off that stretch mode, it'll work fine. Nope, that makes it worse. I can't really figure out what the issue is right now, why it's doing that. Which is absolutely amazing because it makes every single cutscene sound like absolute poo-poo. Was it in speed control, maybe? If only we could run games on the PlayStation in Delta time. I don't think. Skip duplicate frame display. It's not that. CPU emulation. Read speed up, 6 speed up. There will be some slight issues with just all videos, I guess. Because yeah, I'm looking up if there's any way to fix it. maybe it's because I have VSync on in this. Maybe if I turn that off, it fixes the problem.
What's the insertion method?
No, not really.
Approach the disposal facility by sub. And then you'll launch a one-man SDV.
Okay, yeah, it does mostly solves the problem.
As close as it can. Dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
See, any of the setters are merely just due to duck station, grabbing textures and applying effects from Reshade, and duck station not quite being perfect with PlayStation 1 emulation quite yet. Could also be that I am playing on a nightly build, so that I get updates practically every day when I'm playing it. And this could just be an unstable nightly update that I downloaded this morning.
Decoy octopus, master disguise, Vulcan raven, giant and shape, angry revolver hostile.
I was going to plan on actually playing through the original games today, but I couldn't quite get them running properly, and I don't actually have anything to dump my games with for them, so
top secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
I just think I got this game to look significantly better on, well, not significantly better, but I think I got it like 40% better. I'm running at whatever it was, like 480i to like somewhat close to 1080, even though it might not perfectly be there yet. Also, this has actually been my first time completely playing through Metal Gear Solid. Because a couple months ago I did beat the original, but also I probably should have checked to play through the VR missions first. Which, no, I'm going to go play through the VR missions first, because no reason not to start with those. Because those are kind of the actual, like, beginning, like, what Snake does before he actually gets there, I would assume. I'm mostly just playing through this to make sure I'm not missing any knowledge from MGS1 that I haven't got through, even though it is technically one of the later entries in this timeline of the series. Because it starts with, like, Metal Gear Solid 3, and then it's, like, Metal Gear, and then Metal Gear 2, I think. And then it's MGS1, and then MGS4, or MGS1, and then MGS2, and then 4, and then Rising. And then there's all the PSP and PS Vita games that I'm gonna play through once I finally get that working properly. But yeah, we already watched this cutscene, so I think I can turn the audio back up because I think I got it properly mixed for this game. Let's see, VR training missions, training mode, stage 1. I know these probably aren't going to be too difficult, but also it's a Kojima game, so they never really properly explain the controls forgot, really loud stuff in this game. Gotta slightly turn the audio down. So yeah. Okay, it seems he's just Snake.
Impressive, Snake.
Impressive, Snake. But yeah. Use radar effectively and head for the goal. Enemy soldiers cannot see behind them. Yeah, I've played the Metal Gear games before. I understand that people are like completely blind. I probably circled and knock so I can distract them. Like that. And it'll get him to leave, so I can walk all the way over here. But if you look, you can actually kind of see how I think I got it looking a lot better. But I am using a couple reshade shaders to like get some of the textures look slightly better, like how his pant legs actually have some sort of a gradient on them. Oh, look at a sneak. Still used to having a right stick that works. Probably should play with the D-pad. I think this is probably going to be pretty easy because it's like second or third mission, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get through it pretty easily. Metal Gear. I think this find the best route and head for the goal. Some routes are less guarded than the others. So if I look at the radar, I think I can probably just run up. And then I probably could have knocked on that wall to do it faster, but not playing time trial, so it doesn't matter. Bum, bum, bum.
Impressive, Snake.
Impressive, Snake. You press these nuts. Oh yay! Gotta sneak on the floor. And crawl. I think another thing with these shaders is that it does make the ends of the guns look a bit weird because the light shader isn't like perfectly positioned.
Impressive, Snake.
Also, I just noticed that the textures for Snake in this game have like 12, like every single ab you can have. But this one will be pretty straightforward. Just get through it like these, like 10, I think, is in this one.
Impressive, Snake.
So boom, already 60% of the way through all the VR missions. Unless I unlock more through the game. Okay, gotta crouch to. Another question, I don't know if I would get seen if I. Can I? Nope. Can't do anything. Roll type universe.
Impressive, Snake.
Gee, I think there's widescreen hacks for this game that I could try out. Scroll through all these. Well, I should probably start at the top and go down. Toggle censorship. I'll keep that on just in case. Okay, it doesn't work.
Whose footprints are these?
I think I've still got the.
Whose footprints are these? Whose footprints are these?
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Impressive,
The
Snake.
friggin' voice acting for the first two Metal Gear games can be pretty funny for the guards sometimes. Like, Just that, like, sometimes comedically bad they are. It's no Resident Evil, but
What was that noise?
they can be occasionally funny. Like, just a box.
What was that noise?
He sees me right after.
Impressive, Snake.
And for the goal of using all the skills you've learned, watch out for the searchlight. Yeah, I think this is the final one. With that quick little overview they give you, you can very easily see them just go left, hide right here, run this way, hiding into this wall, and then when it turns right, just go behind him and run to the gate.
Yeah!
Never.
Impressive, Snake.
I don't think I've ever actually seen him like do the yeah thing before. I'm just gonna save that because I'm not doing that again. I forgot it doesn't automatically save that to the memory card. Let's read these previous operations, starting with Metal Gear. Year 1995. Deep in South Africa, 200 kilometers north of Garsberg. Outer Heaven, an armed fortress established by the legendary mercenary, who I don't think anyone knows in this game yet. He was feared in combat by both his friends and foes as a hero and lunatic. Western nations have found out that a weapon of mass destruction capable of rewriting war history. There's 13 pages. I'm not reading all that. Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, 1999. So, we already had that briefing video, but okay, time to actually start the game now. Because it's probably something everyone wants to do is actually watch the damn game. Now the best part, videos that are hilariously slow.
Stay alert. It'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
I heard that voice actor before. I just can't quite pin down who or where it is. Also, this James Flinders. Never heard of that guy. Classic sound effects.
This is Snake.
The only
Colonel,
problem I
can
see
you
with
hear me?
upscaling
Loud
is
and
mainly
clear.
where
What's
the
the situation, Snake?
can't see
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only
but
way up.
where the
Just
text
as I
is, because
expected.
that text
You'll have to
is
take the
like
elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody
like
sees you.
9 seg,
If you
I
need
think,
to, contact me by
or
codec.
7
The
7
frequency
segment
is
display, so it's
140.85.
also
When
really
you
low
want to use
pixel
the
quality
codec,
on the
push the
original
select
console,
button. When
so
we
there's a
need to
bit of
contact
a
you, the codec will beep. When you
distortion
hear
that
that
happens near
noise,
the corners
press
of
the
that,
select button. The codec's
because there
receiver
merely
directly
wasn't enough
stimulates
pixel
the
quality
small
back then
bones
to
of your
actually
ear.
give them a sizable
No one
enough
but
gap
you will be able to hear it.
for
Got it.
upscaling to look good.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
But I think there's quite a good things, quite a few codec frequencies I might miss for like jokes and stuff. So I'm just gonna there's one that's like this, but it might be only be in the Japanese version. Is like 140.07. I think some of these might actually not be available yet, but I don't think save is available yet. Like, I think this one just plays music, but we're still not in the point where you can have that. I'm just trying to find a good list of codec frequencies for the game. I think the GameSpot one's probably the closest I'm going to get to a full one, so I saw this down here, so I'm going to grab it. And I don't think there's much else I can grab down here. Also, I'm always confused why Snake is just able to walk underwater with no problem. Can he climb? No. But he can drown for sure, I bet. Probably should have ran up there faster. Because now I need to run over here, grab the rations, and absolutely blitz down to this corner so that he doesn't see me, and be unable to pick up a third ration. I can't eat one right now.
What was that noise?
Then it gets bugged right there, so the elevator doesn't work, and I have to not die, I guess, which involves me running. So this way, I think, is probably going to be my best way to get down here to hide. I think this will be my only time to actually be able to get up the stairs. No, Snake just went to I do not know any controls for this game. Someone ever actually told you the truth? So I'm looking up the controls. It's easier this way. I do just need to hold square now. If only I could actually play with a PS2 controller that had sensitivity. Great. He shows up right when I can be seen. Look right up. Pin fell down. This is now not going to be a no-kill run because screw that. And I have to wait the million seconds to actually go up the damn elevator. And the elevator now doesn't work. Don't think any of them had key cards because I'm not playing in hard mode. But I need to actually call him or something. I get it. Spotted, surrounded. Haven't you finished? Is it disabled or something? Because think I soft locked the game. Well, no, I can't use the elevator. There's a bug with the alert phase. It still thinks we're on alert. So I need to... undo that, maybe? I'm gonna wait for him to turn so I can... I hope this solves the problem. Okay, it was because I was in it during the alert phase. It unloaded it and didn't load it back in. Yoji Shinkawa. I think he artwork directed by? Yeah, we shim off all that weight, become a triangle. No face mask? Skip the video.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
That took a long time. I guess you're feeling a little rusty.
Don't worry. It's
Yeah,
been a while,
actually,
but it's all
if I
coming
would have
back
been able
to
to
me.
actually do that a bit
How's that
faster,
sneaking suit working out?
it would have,
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it.
he would have
It's
said,
designed to prevent hypothermia.
your age hasn't
This
slowed you
is
down a bit,
Alaska,
which
you
is
know.
a reference
Take
to
it
how
easy, I'm
he's...
grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your
Well,
shot, I
a
would have turned into
spoiler
a
in the
popsicle
future.
out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
I think the diversion would just increase security in the area.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
There's actually going to be an item underneath where the helicopter is when they take off. And it's, I think, chaff grenades, which help you disable the security systems. So now there's another long exposition from... I think the characters are going to do like a little speech there.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class
Well, the
designer
game
of
doesn't
military
actually have the,
technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy.
Which makes them
Make sure
completely
you
blind
don't
on
let them
their
see.
sides.
First, I want you
And
to infiltrate
absolutely
the
deaf
disposal
until you
site
hit a
and
wall.
look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
The only thing is that I actually don't know a lot about it.
Snake, your
I've never
radar
actually
isn't
played
affected
one
by the
or
weather,
four, so I
but
know
if you're
nothing in this
discovered by an
area.
enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice. I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data.
There's one thing I
Don't
wish that was
forget
in
it.
This game that
Remember,
is only in
except for your
future
binoculars,
entries in the
you're
series,
naked.
which is like
You
a
need to arm
bookmark
yourself with whatever
kind of
weapons
for
you can find.
frequencies.
I remember.
So that you don't
First
have
I'm
to
strip
remember
searched by Dr. Naomi
each
here, and then all my
individual
weapons are
frequency
taken
for the
away.
game.
Imagine yourself put in
for
that
each
position.
game.
Well, if you make
But
it back
at
in
least
one
they always
piece,
do keep
maybe I'll let you
saving
do
as
a strip search on me.
140.96.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Oh yeah, you wanna know, if you didn't know, there's a fun little fact about why
If you wanna get in, there's
cigarettes
the
are even
front
allowed
door.
in this game. Even though
It's the
I
fastest
think at the
way,
time
but there's too much risk
many
of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on
whatever
the door and
no,
ask
the
them to
game
let me
rating
in.
game rating
There's one sentry on the left,
you know whatever
and one on the
company
right.
rates games
They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
would give your game a M rating or whatever if it had cigarettes in it. Or something to do with like cigarette advertising.
What about the air duct near the door?
But the reason that there are actually cigarettes in this game,
There should also be a duct on
is
the
because,
second floor.
they actually lower your health every time you use them. So that,
I can't see it from here.
as far as I can remember, I think it's just so that you can actually put them in there.
I'll let you decide the
And
best
they're
way.
always useful
I'm
whenever
counting
there's
on you, Snake.
lasers, and specifically lasers. They're incredibly useful. I think you can somewhat use them as a jammer. Boom, that would be the perfect time to go. But I'm gonna wait for them to cross over, and then cross back over. I'm gonna run this way. And
A surveillance camera?
I think the only way to get this is to throw a chaff grenade. I think it's... you get stun grenades. Yeah, and then I think there's a little Easter egg about that in MGS4, where the, I think there's a little something back here. Yeah, there's the SoCal. You get 12 bullets. I think the suppressor's nearby. But I could be wrong on that. So I think that's all the secrets near here.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
I think I'm just gonna sneak through the tunnels. Secret tunnels. Secret tunnels. Through the air vents. Secret, 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 secret. Metal Gears. Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here.
I'm always
My
surprised
frequency
how...
is 141.80.
I'm always surprised how they actually... If I go here, I can't go left. Okay, some prison cell there. Okay, I go right. There I go. To an angle, then I go here. Oh my god, like fall through the vent?
Dark sheet to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell? Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth?
I think if I was going no kill, there'd be.
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
I probably should have actually snuck through there. I think it's supposed to be a locker room, but I don't have a silencer for the pistol yet, so I'm not gonna touch that. It's probably rations right there.
Press the action button to drop down.
Okay, I can walk over that for some reason. Rations, can I eat them? I guess just in case you got damaged during that whole thing.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
I wish in the like the newer Metal Gear game, Metal Gear Solid 2, you can actually like hang from the hang off the railings and stuff, making it like 10 times easier to actually get through this. Find the cargo elevator. I think that was the only secret item in there. wish I had a non-lethal way to KO these guys. I love getting stuck on the friggin' walls. If only I didn't stick to walls every time I got near them like I'm friggin' Spider-Man. And we just heard this, so I'll skip through. I love the problems with the game not wanting to actually grab properly.
the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Wait, you know, I want to see if there was any secrets. Secrets, I suppose. Secrets. We'll take those. I think I can use the thermal goggles to actually see better down here.
Is that a woman? Not yet.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How did they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
And then I'm gonna stop.
Metal Gear.
It can't be. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what
Oh, he had a heart attack. At least it looks like it.
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
They don't explain it.
Don't move!
Is that guy naked?
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Brickham.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think, shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
That was a bit of a surprise. Okay, they know we're here at least.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
Then they showed the butt.
Who are you? You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir. His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
shit, let's slow down.
Good girl. Just like that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
A couple things I can actually get in this room if I go back in there. New secrets. Secrets are no fun unless you share them with me. Double check everything on this floor that I can get to. Okay. There's just the person I can do right now. My question is now, the only place I can go I think is B2. First, I am going to save, just to be safe.
What's up, Snake? $14 blacks? Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you
Why
like.
do you have such a stereotypically racist
But to
Chinese
tell you the
accent?
truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Explosives? I'll take that. That's all the secrets in this room, baby. I forgot this only contains grenades and chaff, which I maxed out on already. Wait, yeah, there's a third one over here, I think. I know you can come back later with the game and grab all those. So I think the Nikita and another gun is in. So yeah, the FAMAS I think is in this room in the first playthrough. I think that's the only... I'm going to save again just in case, because I think there's a boss fight here.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful. Be careful, Snake.
Because I think the first boss fight's here. I think I'm already stocked up on stuff for it. I think I'll be fine. One moment. I'm going to use a cheat to get more C4 because I'm not going all the way back there to get it. Okay, I forgot. Cheats don't work on this. I think entering and exiting resets this room. Snake? Answer me, Snake. But now I can actually do that. And then secret. Shit. I think it's up the first boss fight.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
His leg clipped to his thigh.
Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
I love how it just rotates.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake.
Oh, his hand clips through the pistol there.
Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt's Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw! I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming the long sword into a welder's chamber. All right, alive. Let's go. Hiding won't help you. I understand. Better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long. Don't you want to settle this? I love the smell of Gordon. You know. But you...
think bigger thing just trying to focus on where he's going and keep count of the bullets. Luckily the game counts for us. Shoot him 3 times, make sure.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight. But I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
Oh, great. Oh yay, a lot of explosions means the game lags.
Stealth camouflage.
And he was right in the middle.
Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Is that like metal box or something? Oh, that's a seizure.
Who the hell? Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. You know, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree. But what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away.
Yeah, find the
but tell me,
CD
if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to
Now
pretend
we
like
actually
it'll
do
go
have
away.
a way
Essentially,
to dispose
yes.
of it.
And they're not even
It's
doing a
just
good job of storing it. Many
build
of the
a
drums are
giant hole.
corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Nuclear waste
Not only that,
isn't a
several
liquid.
pounds of muff are reported every
It's
year.
a brick or a powder.
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end
Most
of
of
the
the
Cold
muff
War,
and nuclear
Russian nuclear engineers in
facilities
particular are
probably
out of work
comes
with
from
no way to
refining it.
turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear
Even
material
that,
for
there's
scientists are making a
effectively
bomb.
about
We
zero
live in an
muff
age when any small country
material
can have a
accounted for
nuclear
during
weapons
nuclear
program.
things because
What
of
about
how
the
much
other
interference
superpowers?
the government has in it.
China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Metal Gear.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes.
Metal
You know,
Gear.
our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot
Peace
about
on these
mergers and
streets.
takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black Project.
Secret projects paid for by the
but
Pentagon's
become
black budget.
budget.
You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Yeah, modern times, I kind of wonder what modern military black
I prefer to think of it as
projects
good
are.
business. Anyway, Metal
still
Gear was
called
going to be
that,
formally adopted after the
Still just
results of this
the
exercise
top
were
secret
analyzed.
stuff.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They
I'm gonna
got
go
my
back to the
password.
armory
They don't
grab
want
stuff
anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but...
Yeah, mystery heart attack.
What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
He died. He did.
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses.
I think it's the first little problem that'll fix the weird slowdown problems I'm having. Which might actually just be the... FPS unlocker hack. Which actually buffs the game more.
For example, potassium chloride. Dioxides, but we won't be...
Okay, I think the FPS unlocker just breaks the game. Turn it back off since it keeps breaking the game.
Be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? Member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
The thing down here is the exit so I can go back up to the armory to get some of the weapons and stuff that are up there. Oh, great. I think there should be one in here. That's probably where I'm going. Oh, it actually does have memory.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Yeah, it's probably where I'm gonna end it for the night. It's kind of getting pretty late in my time zone, so yeah, it's gonna be the end once I save here.
Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Mei Ling, that's where me and you are different, and that's why you're wrong. But, good night for any of y'all that watching this in the future, and right now, goodbye.